Hey Aries, let's look at your June 2026 energies and see what's your message for this new month. I'm going to start off with the oracle to get a theme, and then we'll move into the tarot message. All right, spirit guys, give me a message for... All right, Aries, so your message is all that glitters. All right, so this is a message, a reminder that all that glitters isn't gold. And on the flip side of that, don't dismiss something because it's not all pretty and sparkly and shiny, right? Keep an open mind about things in June. At the bottom is imagine, so using your powers of visualization to help bring things into manifestation. Not for you. There's something here not for you. There's something that you need to release, right? Whatever you thought of when I said that could potentially be it. Never ending story. You might feel as if things, the same story, the same thing. I've been here before. When will things change? And they will. They will shift. Maybe part of it is your thoughts, because you're being asked to use your power of visualization to bring forth what it is you truly want to manifest. What are you thinking about over and over and over? We oftentimes don't realize how often we self-sabotage by the thoughts that we have, the recurring thoughts we have throughout our day. Right? So think about that in June, my loves. Let's get your tarot message and see. Two cards. Okay, I have the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, and the Justice card. So there's some momentum happening. There could be a bit of change. You could feel things are up and down in June, but things will be justified. All right, the Justice card is here showing that whatever is for you will be for you. All right, you put out good energy comes back. The flip side of that is, you know what, right? So keep the energies high. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. Ooh, so your money could be growing. Some of y'all could be traveling. Some of y'all thinking about buying a new car, a new vehicle. You have a Knight of Cups here. So some of y'all there could be engagements for some of y'all, proposal, somebody getting married, somebody making something official, signing some kind of document, lease, certificate of some sort. The Queen of Swords is at the heart, and she's pointing at the Knight of Cups. It feels like a maternal ancestor could be pointing at some kind of romantic connection. They're like, it's this one. This is the one we've chosen. That's the one, right? So there could be some kind of new love coming forward, somebody coming forward with some kind of proposal. Did I show you all y'all's cards? I can't remember. There's a need to luxuriate, do things for yourself, pamper yourself, take care of yourself in some way, enjoying the good things in life. All right, let's look at potential obstacles and blockages. If you are worried about money in June, I don't feel as if that's a long-term energy. All right, this is transitory, okay? Because your Nine of Pentacles is showing me that things are going to look up for you. Things might turn out a lot better for you than you might expect. All right, let's look at your potential obstacles. All right, yeah. So, as I said, potentially worrying about money, Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Feeling defeated when it comes to your finances, or finances could be creating some kind of conflict in your life. Maybe somebody owes you money. That money is going to come in here with a Justice card. You're worried about conflict because of money. There's something connected to money and conflict. Maybe you signed a document, you purchase an item, and it turns out that it's not as you imagined it could be. If you are in the market for a car, ask all the questions, read all the fine print. We're also moving into Mercury retrograde shadow phase, so you need to really read and reread and do your research, ask all the questions, because there could be a potential for you regretting something here. All right, let's see. Let me get another card here for y'all. Let's clarify this energy. Tell me about this potential obstacle, please. All right, let's see. King of Staff. That's y'all's energy. That's y'all's energy, Aries. You really have to be assertive and you really have to put your foot down in June about something here. If somebody owes you money, you need to speak upon it. If you are regretting something, you can't let that energy knock you off of your mojo, so to speak. You have to really be assertive here. Give me one more card. Let's get another card. Eight of Cups. Wherever it comes to conflicts, walk away from what's draining you. Because at the bottom of the deck is a Ten of Cups, which shows that you have true love, real support around you. So you don't need to waste time on energies and people that drain you and you feel like it's a constant battle, it's a constant uphill battle. You're not being supported the same way that you support others. Okay? You need to be sovereign and take the lead here and know when to walk away from something. All right, let's look at your potential breakthroughs. There's something I feel you need to say or speak up on, and you could be avoiding it for whatever reason. Doesn't sound very Aries, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Breakthroughs, feeling renewed. You got the Judgment card here. All right, so recovering from something, healing in some way. Judgment and the Queen of Cups, so healing emotionally, wherever you might feel down and out or pessimistic about something, there is a sense of motivation. You feel vindicated in some way as well. Here with the Justice card, there's an awakening happening. Very much when it comes to your emotions, trust your intuition on something here. Don't doubt yourself, don't doubt your gut. All right, there is an awakening happening within you, it feels. All right, let's clarify it. And the first thing I see is the Three of Cups. So I feel like y'all coming out winning on the other side. There's some sort of celebration happening. Tell me more about their breakthrough. Why are your cards just falling? All right, we've got the Ace of Cups. It came out reverse. It fell on the floor reverse. So I feel like you emptying your cup of what doesn't serve you to fill it up with what does. Intuition is a big deal for y'all in June. The High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck. We have the Magician here. So really wielding your sense of power, taking control of things. You could even be somebody's karma. All right, let's get some oracle cards. All right, so we have not the right time. So there's something here, not the right time. Ask your angels. So remember, you have all that glitters. So something might appear to be all sparkly and pretty, and it's just a lump of coal, right? So you gotta ask for divine guidance in some way. Remain positive about whatever it is that's happening around you, and there's success at the heart of all of this. So divine timing in all things, right? Trust the process. All right, let's get some more oracles. All right, love. So I have all your oracle cards out. Let's go through them. I can pivot from feeling bad to feeling good. So remember, you have the power to do so, right? You have the power to, it's all within you. You have the power to change your perspective on things, look at life in a different way, to change it, your energy, however you need to feel better about yourself and to come out of a heaviness. You want to attract good, you got to feel good. You have to be pushing out good feeling energies, right? So I can pivot from feeling bad to feeling good at any minute. All right, so we have Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Trust your talents in changing times. Stay on your toes. Be like a fox, cunning, and always one step ahead. Bottom of the deck for this card is Great Teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. All right, so Spirit Fox and Great Teacher. Your animal spirits are Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself, and Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. And your moon cards are the energy is gaining momentum and work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio and waxing moon. Yeah, waxing moon. All right, Aries, those are your messages for June. I hope this message support you. Until your next message, be well, my loves.